Alright, get up in there. So, how long have you worked for the bakery?
Since I was 13, and I'm 39, and I went to culinary school in Orlando, Florida, to be a chef. And in 2006, we built this location, and I moved back, and I've been working here since 2006.
Yep, so whenever Leslie and I took over ownership at the beginning of the year, like I said, not a whole lot changed, but I mean, it works out perfect because her husband, Kyle, is in the production side, so he works night shift. He takes care of all the baking. Leslie is in the production side with all the decorating. So whether it's cakes, cookies, cupcakes, she's busy 24/7. And then it's the perfect balance because then I slide in there, I handle all the marketing, and there again, you know, just the management side of the business and making sure that everybody's here whenever it is. And like, for us, like, it's awesome. You know, it's, as a kid, this was one thing that I was passionate about. I always knew that I'd be involved in the family business, but also, you know, growing up and, like I said, living beside your cousin all those years, and then also being able to take over a business, like, it's awesome to be able to carry on that legacy that, you know, obviously there's many family members that have came before us that have worked here and moved on, and we were the two that were like, you know what, this is what we want to do. This is our career.
Yes, I'm part of the family. My great grandfather and great uncle started it in 1937, and then our grandparents had it, and then my aunt and uncle and my mom and dad, and then Eli and I took over in December. Hi, I'm Leslie Esselman. I'm one of the owners of Hoeckele's Bakery and Deli. I am a cake decorator, and I love what I do. I love bringing smiles to people's faces, whether it be a birthday cake, a baptism, a wedding cake.
The cakes, I mean, over the years, we've really stepped up our game. You know, obviously, like, we started out with regular birthday cakes, and we moved into wedding cakes, and now it's every cake is crafted for any occasion, and we take great pride in just the fact that it's like, hey, you know, you bring us a picture that you found off the internet, or you saw this AI created image, and we're going to do our best to bring that to life and really take it and put our spin on it. And I mean, obviously I didn't get the decorating talent, but Leslie is amazing with that. Like, there's so many new creative things that we do each year, and then it's like, all right, we've captured that, now it's time to stay trendy and see what's out there. And there again, like, I feel like you can go anywhere and get a birthday cake, but knowing that your cake is made from scratch, that we're taking the time, you know, it's not produced by a machine, it's us back there, and we're working not just from the decorating standpoint, but just from the baking, pulling it out of the oven, making sure it's baked to perfection. From there, and like I said, Leslie put so much time and effort into making sure that whether it's a birthday cake, an anniversary cake, a wedding cake, no matter what it is, she's putting just as much time and effort into every single cake that we do.
As Have a Deli, we specialize in breakfast, biscuits and gravy sandwiches, deli sandwiches, soups and salads. We have all kinds of donuts and pastries, pies and cookies, muffins. We have big jumbo dessert cupcakes of all different fillings and candied toppings. We have all different kinds of decorated cakes, from birthdays to anniversaries to just because I want to eat a cake, to weddings and all the treats. We've been doing this our whole life, Eli and I, and an average day feels no different. I feel like we've been training for this since we were young kids, and now we're finally here. It is sad to think that people that our parents that we've worked side by side we won't see them every day. but it's exciting to have a new chapter and for us to get to use our ideas and see how the business can grow in the future.
My name is Eli Hoeckele. I'm part of the 4th generation of Hoeckele's Bakery and Deli. I mean, start to finish, so I mean, obviously I have a couple kids, so that sleep is here and there, and you know, I get as much sleep as I can when I can, but whenever I get here in the mornings, anywhere from opening shift, which is 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll, you know, that's prepping everything, making sure that all the coffees are made, all the donuts are in the cases, all the orders are filled through for the day. If I'm coming in later, I'm dropping the kids off at school, and then I'm trying to get here before the morning rush hits. You know, we've got a lot of busy spurts. You know, we've got first thing in the morning, people going to work. We got it before school, people getting their donuts. Then we get into lunch, and it's just as crazy throughout that part of the day as well. So people say all kinds of things about the bakery. One thing that I view the bakery as, and I know a lot of other people do, is like it's just a gathering space. Whether you're having a 50-year class reunion, they're stopping by beforehand. If there's a wedding, if there's a birthday, if there's a holiday, you know, you hear from a lot of customers, hey, you know, first thing I got to do whenever I get into town is I got to stop at Hoeckele's. You know, we have people that from all over the place that have lived here, moved on, live in different states, different countries, and anytime they come back, one thing they always say is, it's like, we've been all over the place and tried all kinds of bakeries, but we've never tried or tasted a donut as good as Hoeckele's Bakery, and that's one thing we really pride ourselves on. I think what it is about a donut is everything's made from scratch. You know, we're not walking back there grabbing stuff out of the freezer and putting it in the fryer. We're not walking back there grabbing stuff out of the freezer and putting it in the oven. Like, we're buying in all the ingredients raw, we're mixing them, and another thing too that I feel like just adds that quality is, yes, we have newer, fancier machines, but everything is still done by hand. You know, it's from, you mix the dough from there, you cut the dough from there, you're bringing it over, you're rolling it out in the sheeter, putting it on the donut cutter, so it's handled many times. So we always say there's a lot of love that goes into those donuts. It's not a machine that's back there making it for you. But obviously when somebody comes in, you want them to see just the presentation, just that wow factor of, hey, there's 65 different donut flavors on the shelves, there's 12 different dessert cupcakes and cookies and brownies, and we want that feeling anytime somebody comes in for the first time, for the 100th time. Like, we want them to be able to really experience something special every single time they walk in the door.
So at 10 in the evening, our first shift comes in, and they start on the donut production. And then at 11:30, another shift comes in. We get focused on all the donuts throughout the night into the mid-morning. And then we also focus on our breads and our cakes and cookies and pies and all the other good stuff that we make, making our icings and glazes. And then we go into, they probably bake until about like 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we open here at 5, so we have a crew that comes in to open and to fill the orders. And then our day just gets real busy and chaotic, and we see all the hungry, happy customers come in, and that really brightens all of our days.
The happy eaters?
The happy eaters, yes. It's exciting making everyone happy to get fresh donuts.
I mean, as kids, one, just interacting with Leslie and I, we grew up right beside each other. So Leslie had a younger brother, Daniel. We ran around all the time. I had 2 older sisters, Angel and Dawn. So Leslie was over at our house. We were over at their house. I mean, when your parents own a business together, like, that's, you eat, sleep, breathe business.
We make everything from scratch, our icings, our breads. We proof our donuts, fry our donuts, bake our donut. I'm gonna get you.
There you go. Okay.